Okay, guys. So basically, as a protocol, I don't really care how advanced the. Basically, it's not up to standard if someone is hopping on the channel and they are in a gunfight and they die. Let me just like get my thing first. Like basically, it's not up to standard if someone is in a gunfight and they die. You know, because I know been a gunfight on the radio channel, and someone see on the screen and I die. I hate that for myself or anyone else in the matter. It's not up to standard. Like literally, when someone's like need some food on a channel and they die. You know, the same thing that happens in war still. It's not the standard. Like if you're like living or breathing and you're working, the same thing, and you still don't get food. You know, you're this channel, and then it's not the standard. Like this is stop. Like literally, I'm fighting my own self. Like trying to fight this thing. You know, because like I'm fighting two sides of myself. It's kind of funny actually, because you know I'm not white, and I don't want to fight myself. I'm not white. It's like I'm brainwashed. Look, I'm literally saying like it's not up to standard. Like I don't care what the protocol. I love the protocol. I love the Nsiggi protocol. You know, it has to be done properly. You know, no one should ever die being on an Instagram channel. No one should have to like. Everyone should have. You can have a baby. I want to hear people have baby. You know, I'm not joking. Like if someone's born, two people, three people are born. Thousands of people are born. 12 people. Let's make it. I didn't even care. Like let's make it a ratio. One, two, three, four, five. Three people minimum. Three times four is 12. 3, 6, 9. The standard of 12, like there's no death, 12 birth, living. I don't really care. This has to be done. That is it's okay. It's scaring me. The war. I'm thinking like, yeah, because I've never been to war. But I'm making a lot of noise in my room, in my own room, my own house. It's not the standard, guys. Like literally, living in a room is disgusting. Look at the fucking bed. Look, guys, it's nothing that. So basically, something has to be created when something is right, that's what I'm saying, trying to preserve, like, literally, you guys, this one has a baby, like, literally, I'm having two babies, no, big bell me, so I have two babies, that's two times three is six, so three women, three women, six children times four, 6, 12, 12, 12, 14, 14, 12, 12, 12, 12, so 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18. 18, 6 times 3 is 12, 18, and then, no, 18 no, 18 plus another 6 is 24, 24, 24, 24, 24. That's okay, 24 kids, for every 2 or 3 wives you have, what I mean? And every two kids that come from you, sorry, they have to be alive, alive well, and that's a protocol working. I'm fucking 24, man. Guys, it's scaring me, guys. I shouldn't be scared because I'm not doing anything that violent. I shouldn't be scared. That means something to me. That means something's wrong. You know, you're in danger, Namdi. Look. So it should be like I should have like a 6 times again. So every 3 wives I have, or 2 wives, if I have 2 wives, I want to because I'm polygamous. 3 is the maximum I want to have. So get 6 times 2, 3 is what? 18? No, 2 is 18. Oh, wait, sorry. No. 6. Let me get a calculator. 3 times 2. 3 wives every 2. 3 wives 2, 2. Or vice versa. Times 4. 24, 24. But because I'm thinking about children, because their life, because and it's scary. I don't want kids, guys. I don't want kids. I don't want kids. But literally, I'm like, I'm still fucking here, man. Look at stupid people. They don't know what they're doing. Look at them. They're fucking on fire. I don't look at them. Look, 24 kids. I don't want 24 kids. I want 24 soldiers. Like that was star kids because I don't want that. In my house. Look, it's stressing my balls off, guys. So guys are posting now. That means everything's working. So if that works for me, guys, I'm pretty sure it'll work for you guys too. Because you guys are not polygamous. You guys are just at the worst case, typical. But it should be a problem because I know some people that's what you're for, but I don't really like that they leave a lot. This is keep leaving me because I'm lonely. I don't want kids. Like I never want kids. I want to a house. Look, I'm going to Asia. Actually, yes, I didn't want to go to Asia, but I was going to there because I was going up north because there's no mental institution there. I'm tired of those people. And then I was going up north because northeast. From north you go to Cambridge, you see Manchester. Manchester Piccadilly. I passed that. I went to Manchester. Okay, pretty stop. You go. No, you get to Peterborough, and then from Peterborough you can take a flight from here to Japan or China. From Japan to China you can go to Nagasaki, Hiroshima, Japan. Probably Japan, but I also we'll go to the bottom. We'll go to the bottom of Japan, but that's where the slums are. So I mean, I wasn't gonna stay in the slums. I was gonna recultivate it, because because China didn't do that in Japan. That's what I just want to do. Because basically the 24 24 numbers like literally the thing I'm saying. It's never like the problem. It's more like I want you guys to have your own things. Nothing American as a policy now. It's nothing like nothing your own things. Only China's first. China only things first. Anything Asia first. Asian only things. Asian Japanese only things. That's what we just have. Because it's not negotiable anymore for me. I don't know Mandarin. I don't know Japanese. I only know how to only French. I only know because I'm not going there for the children. I'm going there because I'm like thinking about futures. Thinking about life. Like me people like me. That's my autistic spectrum. Like kind of differently wired. Look, it's just the world we live in. It's just the world we live in. But it doesn't be the world you live in. This world I live in. I don't live in this comfortable world ever again. If I do, look. Basically, 24. I don't want anyone messing up. But basically, we the in the but we got six. We get 20 because of this number 24. 24 people as a soldier. You get a Miko dragon. It's gonna be 24 of you. You know, you have to have like a sparse. You have 24. You have to do you get 24 or two. So every two attackers, you have one defender. But no, that's not really how they. There's only three. You have to rotate. So you have to be. So if I'm a red dragon, I can go from A to B. But that's why I stay at B. Yeah, because I could be because B's my zone now. So if I go to B, I'm red shifting. If I go back to A, I'm green shifting because I'm really shifting. Stability. I'm crossing second wave. I'm blue shifting, and then that's A. So we have now stability A. So I'm now A. Basically like a two-way system. For example, say before I'm about to fall, or before I'm walking, and before I'm about to trip, I know I'm tripping. It's called qualia. Before about to fall down, like I really know I'm gonna fall because my senses pick that. I still fall. That's what you try to train. You know, you know, train up so you don't fall, ever fall. That's the idea, guys. You don't fall again. You don't. When you walk upright. You can nicely walk upright. Ever. You never trip like a girl. Let's see you're a woman. You trip because you're a woman. I hate that thing, guys. It doesn't make any sense to me. When you have water, you're meant to walk. You're meant to walk upright with your legs because your body's upright, positioned upright automatically. It's kind of annoying actually because the it's not like just women have slaves. We just have the weapons there, but you don't have like there's a bed around your women because women are more vulnerable. Women don't have to do anything there, but they have to like at least look after themselves very well. Local Chinese pandas. You don't know a lot of Asians. I know a woman there. She's Asian, I believe. Her Mensa. As long as very young, I met her. I look crazy. I sound crazy, but I don't want anything to do with her because I'm not sure she's real. I don't know her name anyway. I don't really want to meet her. I just want to go there for myself. But I should be thinking about meeting this person because she's Mensa. I'm pretty sure we can give me that. I didn't do that. So the police is like mini army 24. 24. And you can double it, no, you can triple it 28. So basically, you get a mini army size 24 times because it's just triplets. A mini army like any kind of thing. Basically, these are like the micro dragons, like literally you have to do it because I did it in like the one in Nigeria. You don't have to talk about that, how I did it. 72. So I was double already, 72. I have to do it because, like, it's annoying me. Whether you're small doesn't mean anything. Whether you're tall, it doesn't mean anything. So you get 72 soldiers, medium. But 24 is like the minimum that can start a lot of things, you can start a lot of noise. Also, you can just start hacking team with 24 people. Like a coders team with 24 people, 24 is like a 24 friend and family group of people, 24. Someone that doesn't like hang out or riot to the full view. Like literally, it's really annoying. It's literally like, I'm talking to this video. I'm like, say, who's me? He's a walker now. I'm walker now. I'm not your friend, guys. I don't like people touching me. They're disgusting. 24 people protecting me. I'm part of group 23. Not all around. Not like a Chinese person touching a white person. I've not seen that happen in my African life. But obviously, there's 24 of you. You share a whole like a minimum. Never less than minimum. you know, to the serve you minimum in a small size one, in a medium size one, because you have space for yourself. And you share that to the full with 72. But that's the medium. You get some space for two people because you are bridging 24 plus 24, making it 48. But if you get like a human rights, so you get 24 plus 24, which is 48. But for the 8 space is like because it's extra people that wanna do different things. So 48 is like the area, 24 cubed, 24 squared. So 24 times 2, what's that? 24 times 8. 24 times 2. Oh, 24 times 24. That'll be 566 miles out. People can have to breathe, work, and plus past one, like the try one. It should cover the tragic areas. But you get the corn, you get a corn compound, you get like food in the ground, grow out the ground, nowhere else but the ground, because you are living there, you're working there. We can have that grow on the ground, like proper Asian systems should do. You guys don't even know you're Asian. You know? But you have to go from the inside out, never from the outside in. You know, you guys should look at that up really. But we have a yam. All the yams are allowed. Everything. All the African foods are allowed there. Pepper soup, yam, tomato, sweet corn. All of them. That's the only thing that's allowed. Sweet corn. Okay, vegetation is allowed there, but no plantation fields. No one's planting anything anymore. Just plantain. Just sweet corn and plantain. That's the thing I'm running easy for now. Because I don't want you guys to what do I say so? Sweet corn. All the things that grow out of the ground. Sweet corn, not vegetation. I'm not thinking about cassava leaf. I love cassava leaf, guys. You guys should try it, guys. You guys try it. You should have it there. Automatically, it's 2025. I'm not debating this with anyone. I don't even know how to eat cassava. Cassava looks like a vegetation, but you have like a moi moi. But you have like you should try it, guys. You're like, I've seen an Asian come there and slap the fugusi. Like it doesn't mean anything to me. It's like cultural. It's like if you don't try it, how do you know you don't like it? That's the only thing I'll put it, because if you don't try, there's nothing wrong with you. It's not for you then. You don't try and I leave you. But everyone must tries the policy. We'll span your quality together. If you don't like it, you leave it. As there's something wrong with you. I'm gonna fix you with your injection. But I don't fix it. I'm will be everyone. So there's no injection, there's a policy there anymore. But the idea is like you have all the kind of system protect himself. Okay, biologically sustainable. But you have to get it on the ground. Because it's Asian food. We have to stuff like that, like the conservatory on the ground, only for the food. Because the food was just not so you can go on the ground. You get like a space you can plant, you can higher, you can raise it up when the sun hits. But you can get that space double, so you have like no rain pours in it. You don't put top over it, never no cover the food anything because you're gonna die the food. So plus you don't cover anything. There. So the goal is like literally just you have to grow downwards. You can grow upward, I don't really care. But you have to grow upwards so it grows up like it's meant to. But if the sunlight is downstairs, it grows down too. Because people need food. But that's kind of the sweatshop instead of stove. Because someone just said it. The solution to it. There's no money. Wasn't money. Look, I'm gonna go to China. I really want to go to China, guys. No, nothing about the women. It's about like literally experiencing new things. The UK is disgusting. It's not even the cold weather. It's the people. It's the people. It's everything they do, they don't do, they don't want to do. Look, look. Whether actually see this and sees a crazy man or not is not my problem. I'm in my own world, apparently. It doesn't mean that. But when I come there, I'm supposed to be treated like a human being. Because when you have like women there in this QK, they work in the thing, they think they're superior because they have friends and Asian people have friends. Asian are very friendly, like rather than have friends. You're Asian, you not friends. What does that mean? Because you are fantasy to her. Look, look. That must stop, guys. Stop mistreating people, guys. These people are not your friends here. I'll just let you know that the white people, Asian or not, monks or not, they're not your friends, guys. I'll just tell you guys that straight up. They don't care about you. They never said I care, I love you. They will say I care about Asians because I have an Asian warrior. I'm part of it. I have a duty. Me, I don't have a duty of care. I have a duty of like connection, and that connection affects me if I don't care. No the space environment I'm in. That's how I work. I'm linked in some way, shape, or form to Asians. Like literally, it's not a thing. But there's no pesticide, no nothing, no nothing there. Because we don't need it. We have to find new solutions around us. I hate that things. There's cattle there, there's cows and everything there. But keep them on top. Keep them. You can put them on the ground. But you don't make them. You don't keep them. You keep them. Where like in an underground farm. But they know where to go back up when you want to spread the rain. Because they go underground for shelter. It's natural, and you don't have to help them out for the rain because they're just on the dirt is there. It's on the ground. You just walk on the ground with them. You don't have to hold them anything. Because they know their way already. You don't have to put any signs there because they understand intuition. It's simply, oh yes, it's raining, gonna rain. I'm gotta get some of my kids into on the shelter. It's kind of annoying actually. It's kind of disgusting now. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. I'm pissed. Guys, don't worry about me, guys. I'll be there. I'll be there to do what I want. I'm gonna do a PhD here in Cambridge, like literally. This country is treating me like a piece of shit. And no, I'm not patient. I'm more than beautiful. I'm black. I'm what I want to destroy. But I'll get there safely. I know that. No, I know myself. I always do. Because I want to see new things, experience the world. Guys should never look. No Asians that should never be in the UK ever again, or America, or Philly with anyone that's like Islamic. Because honestly, you don't have any white person. There's this girl called Paris. Paris was like social, but she was parasocial. She was paranoid. She was infringing pain and suffering on others, Asians, like people like me. She had some kind of a guy. I put my hand in what's noble. I put my hand through the door, and I put my finger through the door. And he slammed the door, and this my finger would have come off. Bam. Because I was stupid. I put my hand just to open the door on the side, like some kind of sleight of hand. But I didn't have to do it because I was thinking differently. Because I put it the wrong way so I can get something. I don't know why I was doing that, guys. And it sounds simple, it's shook. Which is a way to get the door unlocked, but because it was wobbly, because something was missing. But it was just a finger I put there, and it was like the edge of the door. And this white person was like, "Hey, you're not allowed there. My girlfriend's here in Paris. I don't care about your girlfriend. I care about getting to the music room." And he's going against other Asians, young Asians that was there. I was like, "Oh, Asian stuff. Look, guys, that must go. That must move. That's disgusting, guys. If it's shared space, I don't want any white person there. Any white person there. Anyone that I see as a threat there. No, no. No, all the Asians are allowed there, of course. Yeah. And all the Igbos are allowed there that are barefoot to me. You know, but I want to be like ensuring I'm doing this properly. You know, that works for people like me. It's not racist. It's just science. It's just superiority complex. They call it in Asia. Because it's just separation of concern, so you don't fragment your mind. Look, these people must go. I don't care whether they can. Price can't do the music. She can't sing anything. She can't do a dance. She don't know anything. Asians are dancing, like doing actually do work with the music, and they give her the credit. Credit for what? You know, not she didn't even open up college. She's asking me. I'm never teaching in her embarrassing anymore. She's a dead dropping out. In my head that she's a deadbeat person. She's dead. I don't know her. I don't know. She wants to have sex with me. I don't know you, Paris. You don't call me on my phone. You don't know me. Asians call me, yes. They call me. I have an Asian on TikTok I met. She was so friendly and nice. And I met. I was so apologetic. I cried. I cried because I knew I was wrong. I cried because I fell away. I cried because she deserved to be hurt. I cried because I was linked to her. I cried she didn't want to give me money for sex. I cried because this girl called Palace. I bought flowers for Valentine's Day. On Valentine's Day, I got it. I went to the toilet for less than five. Look, is it less than 1 minute? There's zero percent. Okay, I put my flower on the table just to wash my hands because my hands were dirty. I was taking a piss. No, because it was like raining, and I was pissing. I was like pissing my pants in the shower. Fucking hell, as a child. And I go to Paris, and I was like, oh, I should take my smelly piss. A bouquet I bought for her out of the music room. And she said Noble bought it. My boyfriend Noble. When was this? This was the first gig in school. I knew him, under social care. Like I bought a lady flowers. It's my fault. And she said to me, it's not a flower. She's not a flower. It's her flower. She got money. She got money. I might end up spending this piece. And I had to play the piano, but I couldn't do that because the door was locked. Because she locked the door. Because she only her Noble had the room to herself. If I ever meet these people today, I don't know. They better have to. They better mark the know the name they're being harassed. What they did to me. There's no white supremacy. There's nothing like that. I'm gonna put that in your head. There's nothing like that. Screw your supreme. I'm just laughing at you people. I'm just laughing at you guys. I'm working on opposite way you're doing. I'm coming up on top. You can't touch it. Legally, you can't touch it. You can ask the UN. You can beg the UN to read it. You ask the UN, but you can ask them. But I know it's all open. But you don't understand what I'm doing. I don't want you ever understand what I'm doing ever again in your life. Only black Asians I love. Blasians and Asians, white Asians, like blondes, blue heads. This actually don't look Aryan or racist. Don't they know how to actually do stuff because they love Asians that they don't know how to do it. Because they get fall into they don't know the history, and that's the problem. But they doesn't mean they're bad people, and they learn from the West. That's what stop us to learn basically. We never learn from the West. Learn from ourselves first. Whether your dad knows something, your mom knows something, you talk about it. Like you human beings before you actually do learn something from anybody else go to school. You get a desk like here, you work this kind of desk by yourself. You don't want this kind of desk, you want to work with a friend, you get your own two desks, That kind of you design your own work environment, you design yourself for work. There's no slavery anything there. Because it's 2025 where you abolished slavery a long time ago. What's the date to abolish slavery? I never know, guys. But it's a long time ago. I think it was the date to abolish slavery. Date slavery abolished in the UK. Even the white migration is still, there's still slavery people. I say there's slavery. December 4th, 1865. I remember. Oh my days, This one got very funny. Guys, you people, you always be really aware of them. They're the opposite. The opposite of everything that we are. Everything that we are. And they give us and take everything that we own and return nothing. Because Asian can come. I'm saying if Asian came to Africa first, if Asians discovered Africa first, I'm really claiming that. I'm not claiming the white people or anything. Only Asians, because they were working on their own things. Yes, they were doing the Mongols and fighting each other. Because the Mongols were there, but they're not Asians. Basically, the Asians are not Mongols. Basically, the Mongols are still there, but they're not Asians. They are Chinese. But we got the Mongols, the Islams. That's what I'm saying. We're fighting them because they were different. If the Chinese were like there, literally, without the Mongol Empire, which I don't like, which are Islamic people, I hate that kind of nonsense. They come and fight you for no reason, for your land. They do that to this day. China would have thrived with Africa. I'm not stating that. Look, because we have thrive. Because we have so much in common. You don't know it. You don't know it now. You do. Because I actually want authenticity. Anything I see from China, Chinese tech, I want them automatically. That's how I am. It doesn't matter what's an iPhone or not. Anything. What's my thing? Anything I see, like Chinese Kanji. That's what I want. But I don't want anything American monopolization of it. Look, I didn't come here to be. I didn't ask to be born. If I asked to be born, then I'll ask to go. I'm saying. Let's call you. Know where you're from. If I was born, if I didn't know I was born, it's just common sense. If I look. No, I'm not saying I want to die. I don't want to die. No, but I don't want. I'm glad I'm here now. Perfectly here now. Perfect body well. Because I didn't ask for it, but I'm well. Because I'm transcending. I'm born. That's what I mean, guys. Guys, take this video and keep it forever. She also keep. Tap it to date it, stamp it, you deserve the world, whether you feel sad or down, like, to speak to someone, reference this video, and then, basically, you can have some kind of a data, so, basically, this is a data file, if you don't know, you can take this video into some kind of, system of, like, a CD player, and a CD player will literally, play, upload, basically, you have your own, I have my own, but your one has my data, I have your data, basically, you have my signal or my data, anything about me, like it's some kind of this video, and then you can take this video to connect to me. This one I'm saying. I already got my thing. Basically, you have the signal, you have a cassette, and the signal has to run the tape. So the data is the tape. No, the data is not the tape. The data is what the data stored on the. Because when it's basically on the cassette, cassette is really just the data player. Because this video is the MP4 file, but the frame is being processed in the cassette. It's like round. It's the data being played. But this data being played can mean what? Used to signal someone, make a signal, find someone, call someone, was being played, and you're ringing it, and they don't listen. That's what I want to avoid forever. It doesn't matter who the person is. Someone's going to at least know that they will call. That can call back, and that call be automated. Because you can automate, so you can automate the call back. That's what I'm building. It's not building. And when you call it back, this could actually then link up in real life or not. The proper thing, because you don't. It's a cassette tape, literally. Because I'm building based on the things I already know. It doesn't matter if it's a Polaroid camera, or shared video. It has to be done now. It's here now. Because I'm here now. I don't know why I'm here now still. Because I meant to do my PhD in Cambridge. But that's good. It doesn't really matter for me if it's like a film or Polaroid camera. Polaroid cameras are very good because Polaroid cameras store images to such high quality they are. I just look at them. Oh, that's beautiful. But they have like a 3D kind of holographic thing. Because you look into a Polaroid camera, it's 3D, but there's two sort of film tips, them. And this is the 3D projection gives you a projection of your reality, of the truth of the reality. Because holograms are your reality, but they project your reality. That's it. Because they have to align. Because I've seen a Polaroid camera. No matter what you know, it's not the text that you know of the cameras, and you like press the button, you take a picture. Doesn't matter what it's sound. For the camera, it's just the same thing as a tape. Because you can play the tape, you can play the camera, you can real-time video calls. Because they work on relay systems. Because you are here and now, but it's Polaroid here and now. It's like a lens effect. What's the other one I saw? It's like you guys can have this issue because I don't want to go to this collection ever again. With us, with the people you actually care about. I can care about you. In your bubble. I'm your bubble. But there's no like under the wind thing. You're all in my bubble because that's my constitutional bubble. My qualia. You're all mine. So you have to be there. If I grow my bubble or shrink my bubble, that means you're not there. But I'm growing my bubble. I'm growing it. That's the idea, guys. I'm bored of these people here. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Doesn't matter what's a videotape or camera or photo, it should be all tech only. Things that are things that relay and never call, you can automate the relay systems, Because when you go somewhere, you miss someone, you can come back there, but that person's not there. So you have to find another location. It's annoying, it's a headache. You know, that's one really problem. What the problem probably is. The phone is a relay system. The relay system is like a so you can not be hacked because if something's not there, there's something that's not to be to enumerate. There's something that not to wind. Doesn't matter what you phone, but the data files are like just the tape. You can put it on a tape, but that's a policy not to bind. You can't put it on a tape. It doesn't matter what it is. You can archive stuff. But that's the market on the iPhone. Physically, you look at an archive. So when you play the archive, it plays on old tech. Things that should never be ever destroyed. We can encode it to bits and bytes in our biology, in our environment. No matter the symbol, the sign, or the kanji layout, we know what the kanji means. You know. So let me just draw the kanji thing because I'm tired of these people. I'm tired. I'm gonna stay in the room. No. When did they help me around? I don't want their help no more. Let me just draw kanji characters now because I remember my sister knows kanji. But how does I know kanji? Guys, this is my laptop. Like this is basically what I'm doing every day. Trying to do some work. So this is kanji. So it's like do it properly, guys. If I don't do it properly, everyone should try to do right kanji. As properly as a policy. Because if you don't like it, you can't write it. You hate it. And if you hate it, you're against me and you're banned. Don't tell me. Don't tell me you don't care. This is the first one I want you guys to write. Can. You guys do it properly. This is mine. This is can. Look at me. I'm gonna have a record of it, a video. If you can't write it, you're banned from my constitution. Look at my face. You have to write it in time. You have to write it properly in space and time. The space you create for kanji and the time you create, your room, wherever you do it. If you don't do it there, you're stressing out. If it shows a picture of you doing it, evidence, we can encode you into our legacy. I'm building for you guys too. Because no one needs to ever die. That's part of my bubble ever again. What did the Asian or not? What I go do something in Asia, someone using connections. Can sorry. G. So basically this is kanji. Kanji. So it's like a why did so I did it right. But it's a straight line. But I didn't do because I needed to do it properly. So I did one down, one stem down, one stem left. But this is very important. This is nice. See this character? It's so nice. It's so nice because I'm starting to feel some kind of way. Imagine some kind of pressure pen. Let me write down kanji. This is my English form. Sorry, can. And this is G. This is like a letters that actually have a meaning of weight. Look at the pen. It drops. See this place? I made a mistake here. I didn't make a mistake here. I just continued because I know I'm writing. I know I feel something. It feels like the weight matters when I put it down on ink as a policy, guys. Something that I cannot digitize easily. It's heartfelt. It's like it has to be double secure. What is the pressure stroke? Pressure. What is the pen stroke? Pen pressure stroke is just one medium, or pencil, which is also one medium. As a policy, you write the kanji, and then you write it in kanji, or you do it in digital form. Physical and digital, as a policy, but use a digital pen, with the same stroke and weight, and we encode you into a reality. But this uniform thing, all Asians must be doing this, kanji, because if you get where you're from, you guys will literally pop, they'll pop you very easily, guys, never forget where you're from, guys. I don't know. I know China, but this is OB Nexus. And this is OBI Nexus, which means heart or soul. But like this is OB Nexus, like literally. But it's like a Nexus, so it's not what it is. This is the kanji version of it because across the see across the X. So this is how I cross letters in kanji. Because why? Because it's double. When you see one cross, you think, oh, it's just a line going through it. As a policy now. So I have two lines. We have 3 lines. You can have 2 to 3 lines maximum. That's really that is your line maximum to cross sometimes out. OB excess. Sorry, this thing go a little bit. Because OBI is heart or soul. What is kanji characters? This is what I want to preserve. People that want to come in forever. Kanji, the word kanji. But this is heart or soul. Because the thing distills information into this medium is really already on. Because it's not built on a bureaucracy. It's not built on talking. It's built on heartfelt systems. Things that solve real world problems every day, like City Joe's 1 meters, or something like a cassette or tape, because it's so old, but it's still there to be used. It's here right now. It's a Nsiggi. That's what a Nsiggi means. Here and now. Let me just write it here now here. Let me write it here because it's not about war even. It's about like foundations, a new foundation here. I'm here and now. Should I double it? No, kanji here now. Because basically, it's like you see, I did like this. You guys don't understand why I did like this, but I'm using this. This is only serif. This is already sans serif. This is already sans serif. This is like it's no. Composition. I have to keep it sans serif. I need it for myself, not for you guys. So it's like a grid here. You can imagine running like here, but this imagine running is like keeping everything organized so it's legible. You guys should read it. That's what kanji actually means. You can read it. Kanji is beautiful, guys. Have it. It's your language, where you're from. If you don't know where you're from, you're gonna forget. I know kanji more than you, guys. I hope this is actually kanji. Because I may be going crazy. I've never played which I remember this kanji from when I was young. And that's what I remember. I didn't feel like I'm missing home, because I used to write it too. I never wrote it, but I used to write it. I felt like I used to write it. I felt like I was really know this place. I'm not just taking my pen and just write now for you guys, so I can feel some sort of way for you guys. So that's the thing of my friends, So we stop this kind of relay nonsense. Thank you very much. Relay facts.